this episode of Ask the Expert, we're going to be doing a small home inspection on a small ranch here, and we're going to be going over some major things with you to look for when you're buying a home. Right here, we're looking at the main meter pan from the electric coming into the house, and if you can notice, it's all pretty much rusted, and the siding isn't covering properly, so it could have to be repaired, the siding, so no water gets in there, no water damage. And also look, if you look at the top of this pipe here, okay, it doesn't look like there's any sealant up there. And what will happen sometimes is the water will follow that line straight in, straight down, and straight into the meter and into the box. So we'll look at that later when we get back into there and we open up the panel box. Also here, if you notice, it's an older gas meter, and somebody put some tape around it, which isn't like the best thing in the world. If this is rusted, this should be repaired, okay? But it's a quick fix, it's a doctor up, make it look a little bit more presentable. This is another thing that we come across most of the time is Cablevision, Verizon's, anybody, satellite dishes. This is what they do to your house. So if you have a company coming in and doing this to your house, make sure you know where they're putting all the proper wiring and stuff. They're just not attaching it to your house, messing up your siding, drilling through your house and stuff like that. It's not a good thing to have siding with holes in it. Also too, here you have a Verizon's box probably, or a New York telephone box, an old box that used to be used. Probably isn't being used right now, but again, it should be taken off then or cleaned up. It's also missing a ground for it. So this is stuff that should be taken care of. If you notice on the bottom here, there's going to be a double ground coming. There's a ground coming in, and this is going up to the panel box. And we want to notice when we take off the cover on the panel box, if that ground is actually attached in the panel box. So now we're on the inside, and we're going over the inside of the panel box. All right, and if you notice, it needs a good cleaning. A lot of cobwebs, a lot of dirt in it. This is the two ground wires that we were looking at outside. So they are attached, which is really good. It's a small panel box, it's 100 amps, but it's a small house. It doesn't really need anything more than that, all right? All the wires in it are copper. So I would just recommend with the wiring from outside and stuff, that down the road it gets updated. But it's in pretty decent shape. It just needs a good cleaning and has to be cleaned up, all right?